Dopodomani, 2 febbraio, celebreremo la festa della presentazione di Gesù al Tempio, quando Simeone e Anna, entrambi anziani illuminati dallo Spirito Santo, riconobbero in Gesù il Messia. Lo Spirito Santo ancora oggi suscita negli anziani pensieri e parole di saggezza. La loro voce è preziosa perché canta le lodi di Dio e custodisce le radici dei popoli. Essi ci ricordano che la vecchiaia è un dono e che i nonni sono l'anello di congiunzione tra le diverse generazioni per trasmettere ai giovani l'esperienza di vita e di fede. I nonni tante volte sono dimenticati e noi dimentichiamo questa ricchezza di custodire le radici e di trasmettere. E per questo ho deciso di istituire la giornata mondiale dei nonni e degli anziani, che si terrà in tutta la Chiesa ogni anno la quarta domenica di luglio, in prossimità della ricorrenza dei santi Gioacchino e Anna, i nonni di Gesù. È importante che i nonni incontrano i nipoti e i nipoti si incontrino con i nonni, perché, come dice il profeta Gioele, i nonni davanti ai nipoti sogneranno, avranno l'illusione e i giovani, prendendo forza dai nonni, andranno avanti, profetizzeranno.
Happy Grandparents' Day. Happy Grandparents' Day.
Bring me joy and hope as we soldier on through life. I miss all of you and fondly think of Mumbai with great pride. Everyone these days, we're all trying to stay calm and not feel blue. Oh, July has showered God's many blessings and peace too. Here's a wish for all grandies, a happy Grandparents' Day. I'm sure your grandchildren are very special. I know mine are. They surely brighten up your day. Take the time to ponder all the many things you've done with them and fill your hearts with gladness. It is a gift from God above. Look up to the rainbow and you will see the light of love.
Oh, Grandma, Grandpa, know that I love you. I love all those little things that you say you do. I walk through the zoo. Oh, Grandma, Grandpa, I love you. Going to a ball game, fishing at the lake, eating Grandma's cookies. Oh, the short day's great. Going to the circus, then it comes to town, eating cotton candy, laughing at the clouds. Oh, Grandma, Grandpa, you know that I love you. I love all those little things that you say you do. A hug and a kiss, a ride from home to school. Oh, Grandma, Grandpa, I love you. Spending time together, talking on the phone, happy birthday present, and chocolate ice cream cone, photographs and memories, picnic and parades, saying that you love me in so many ways. Oh, Grandma, Grandpa, you know that I love you. I love all those little things that you say you do. A walk through the park, a trip to the zoo. Oh, Grandma, Grandpa, I love you. Oh, Grandma, Grandpa, I love you.
Modern day grandparents are wonderful, essential, and irreplaceable in the lives of the youngest members of the family. A family which they have created through much effort.
They are the index finger that points to the horizon so that their descendants don't miss out on the little things in life.
For many people, becoming a grandparent is a very important stage in life, and their grandchildren are very important to them. It involves a new relationship that boosts their physical, psychological, and social well-being. In some way, this new life also involves a sort of rebirth of their own.
Grandparents offer their grandchildren an infinite amount of lasting gifts. Love, values, experiences, secrets, friendship, company, and all kinds of care and entertainment. It's almost like they're immortal through their grandchildren, because the things that they pass on to their grandchildren will remain in this world through them.
We live in a time when the role of grandparents has grown and has more influence in raising the newest members of the family. The increase in life expectancy and the advancement of society has moved the current concept of grandparents away from their traditional role.
Society is different now. There isn't just one type of family, there are many. And you can find young grandparents who are full of energy, who love to do sports, who play in the park, and who love to go shopping and take trips. New grandparents come to their grandchildren revitalized with a lot to contribute. They are worthy of praise, Because while there are many things in this modern world that can fascinate children, they also admire their grandparents who have large generation phones and giant TVs that they can fall asleep watching after they eat, while snuggling, of course. These grandparents are heroes who have adapted to the modern world without being a digital native themselves.
Both grandchildren and grandparents benefit greatly from spending time together. The child is dazzled by the figure of their grandparents, and the grandparents feel equally special in the company of these little people who have so much energy and eagerness to discover this world. Grandparents are a fundamental part of raising little ones. They are able to develop secure emotional bonds with them without having to assume the educational responsibility that falls on the parents. They don't have to set rules. They just have to guarantee that they are followed in certain cases. They can just enjoy the here and now without constantly questioning their actions in the parenting process.
For grandchildren, their grandparents are their partners in crime in the discoveries they make each day. But above all, they are the ones who make the magic happen. For example, they prepare delicious food, take them to new places, know all the animal sounds, even the ones that don't exist. They heal all cuts and scrapes and give out chocolates. But the thing that makes them irresistible is that they have quality of time to share. Mysteriously, they know how to fix any imperfection, cut their nails without causing pain, and cook without the smoke ever leaving the pan. They scare away the boogeyman and any other mythical being that dares to enter the house and interrupt their child's sleep.
To all those wonderful grandparents, I want to tell you that I see you when you go by with your grandchildren, when you take care of them, when you make food for the whole family, while also snapping a picture of the little one laughing and sending it to their mom or dad, and making sure that they are calm at the end of the day. That is certainly next level grandparenting. And if you stop and think about it, there may be no unconditional love that's as pure as the love of a grandparent, because they are so immensely happy to have the assurance that what they felt when they were parents is what their children now feel for their little adventurers.
To all the grandparents out there, keep being the wonderful grandparent you are, because the mark that you leave on your grandchildren is unerasable. Every day is full of essential memories that are stored in your grandchildren's memories. And later in life, those memories will be a refuge for them when they need to find warmth. Because there's nothing like the warmth of grandparents.
Every night I sit here by my window, staring
I see each day belongs to you.
Belongs to you.
Though there's not a single sound and there's nobody else around. It's just me thinking of the things we used to do.
Thinking of things.
Like a walk in the park.
Things.
Like a kiss in the dark.
Things.
Like a sailboat ride, yeah, yeah. What about the night we cried? Things like a lover's vow. Things that we don't do now. Thinking about the things we used to do. And on each all the friends we're going through. You got me thinking about the things we used to do. Staring at the lonely avenue.
Youthfulness is a quality that society has always valued, putting great emphasis on the beauty, energy, and physical health that the idealized form of youth embodies. As people move into middle age, they start to look back, perhaps wistfully at times, on their younger years and think how all that beauty, energy, health, and maybe even mental acuteness have been reduced by varying degrees over the intervening decades. For some, this leads to a sense of regret at opportunities lost forever. For others, a more philosophical approach abides, and they will embrace all that comes their way when their younger years have passed. Of course, veneration of youth and all its qualities can detract from the consideration of the value of those who are no longer in their youth but have moved into middle age and beyond. It is this final group of people, the elderly, that the Church would like us to consider on this inaugural World Day for Grandparents and the Elderly. Grandparents are included for our consideration and gratitude on this day. Of course, not all grandparents are elderly, and not all elderly people are grandparents. But both the elderly and grandparents are deserving of some attention, prayer, and positive reinforcement. This is most especially so when one considers that both groups, though having much to offer society, are often sidelined or considered to have less worth than people such as parents and those of younger years. Pope Francis, in his message to mark this day, acknowledges the effect of the pandemic on all people, but most especially the elderly, who have been hit harder than most others by death and loneliness. On a positive note, however, and in contrast to an attitude that prevails among many, Pope Francis states that grandparents and the elderly do indeed have a purpose in life, even if they feel they are running low on energy and that their solitude is burden enough. Their vocation is to preserve our roots, to pass on the faith to the young, and to care for the little ones. So often today, one sees grandparents acting as surrogate parents. Due to financial pressures, in many cases both parents are having to work and so call upon their own parents to care for their children. Of course, grandparents love spending time with their grandchildren, but acting in loco parentis often puts a significant strain on them physically, emotionally, and financially. Such pressures were less of a concern in the past when grandparents connected with their grandchildren simply to revel in the pleasure of being present to them and enjoying their company. As we acknowledge the importance of the grandparents and the elderly on this day, may we also look to other groups that society often marginalizes and undervalues: refugees, minority racial groups, people who belong to a religious or sexual minority, the disabled, and so on. Pope Francis repeatedly highlights the importance of valuing all people, something that Jesus himself modeled for us during his earthly mission. This inaugural World Day for Grandparents and the Elderly is an opportunity to pray for and reflect on the value of just two undervalued yet productive groups who live among us. To all our grandparents and elderly, wishing you a wonderful day. I'd like to acknowledge my gratitude to all those who've been instrumental in putting up some performance or program or item or the other and having put this video together, specially meant for our grandparents and elderly. Thank you to our technical team and those who worked behind the scene in putting this entire video together. And to all of you, God bless, be blessed, and please stay safe.
Alots and nose drops and needles from knitting, walkers and handrails and new dental fittings, bundles of magazines tied up in string. These are a few of my favorite things: Cadillacs and cataracts and hearing aids and glasses, Polydent and Fixodent and false teeth in glasses, pacemakers, golf carts and coaches with swings. These are a few of my favorite things. When the pipes squeak, when the bones creak, when the knees go bad, I simply remember my favorite things, and then I don't feel so bad. Hot tea and crumpets and combats for bunions, no spicy hot food or food cooked with onions, bathrobes and heat bags and hot meals they bring. These are a few of my favorite things: back pains, confused brains, and no fear of sinning, thin bones and fractures and pain that is thinning. And we won't mention our short-shrunken frames when we remember our favorite things. When the joints ache, when the hips break, when the eyes grow dim, then I remember the great life I've had, and then I don't feel so bad.
There's so many things that I want to say. There's so much I wish for you, so much I hope and pray. While gazing into your eyes, sweet child of my child, these feelings I feel inside, I will pray them today. I pray that there's sunshine wherever you go. I pray that you stop sometimes to watch the flowers grow. Don't sweat the small stuff. Keep trying when times get tough. Keep following rainbows through till all of your wishes come true. And if you stop to dream a while, You're just like a gift that brightens my day. You light up my life, grandchild, more than my words can say. I pray you grow strong and true. I pray all the best for you. I pray that if we should part, you'll know you're still here in my heart. And if you stop to dream a while, I hope you think of me and smile and remember, child of my child, I love you forever. Whether you go near or far, I pray you know how much you are always loved, child of my child. To dream a while, I hope you think of me and smile and remember, child of my child,